Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how I transformed my GET Estilo Rosie Life Planner into a bullet journal. This is my current planner. If you're curious about what's in my planner, I have a video completely on that and I will link that video on the screen now, then you can go ahead and watch that one. What I will try to do is to transform this planner in a way that it resembles more of a bullet journal. This was a request from my Turkish channel as well, and I thought without even noticing that I already have all the necessary trackers and pages that one would use in a bullet journal, and I prepared these extra inserts in a way that actually they would be great to use in a bullet journal setup. So the first thing I will do before starting is to remove all of those pages from my planner, and I will put them aside, and I will start by picking out the pages that I would actually need in a bullet journal setup in this planner. Before filming this video, I sat down and planned what would be in my bullet journal. I used GET Estilo notebooks this time, and here you can see my mind map style bullet journal list. I wanted to have the yearly log, monthly log, weekly log, as well as the trackers as a separate section, and also a legend and a daily to-do cards. And I will just use this notebook as a guide when I'm preparing my bullet journal. All of the products, including these notebooks and planners, are available at getestilo.com, which is my own brand, and you can check it, check the link down in the description box. I'll put this notebook in front of me as I try to fill in all the pages, and I'm just giving numbers to the sections that I want to have in my planner. The legend and the daily to-do card will come in a separate video where I will continue this bullet journal series as episode 2. So now I'm trying to figure out which pages to add to my planner. I'm going to go through all of my old planners and all of the pages that I have. All of these products, all of these pages are also by GET Estilo, and I will just take these pages from my other planners. The one that you're seeing on the left side right now is my Goldie Life Planner, which is my home planner. I actually have a lot of home related stuff in it, including the meal planning set or the pet set for our dog Chacha, or health tracker, or my beauty routine. But I thought with this new bullet journal setup, I would like to put these trackers, at least some of them, in my current Rosie Life Planner, and this is what I'm doing right now. What I loved most about adapting my planner into a bullet journal is the fact that I can't really keep up with a normal bullet journal where I would use a blank notebook. One reason is that it is very time consuming to set the monthly layout out. Set it up, I meant. And the thing is, with these inserts from GET Estilo, I already did some nice design around it. So even if you're not an artsy person like I am, you can still use these pages, and you really don't have to do any drawings or nice artsy stuff around it. You can just color them the way you like, which will actually be my second video, I think, or third video, where I set up the October month, so that you can see how I add some color and some extra design around the pages. As you can see here, I'm adding my monthly beauty routine as well as my hydration tracker and other trackers. I will have a final flip through so you can see which pages I included in my planner, and I can also film a what's in my bullet journal planner if you're interested. And let me know about this in the comments below if you want to see a whole flip through a little bit more slowly and a little bit more in detail. I would totally do a video about that. And also you can find all of these pages that I'm using in different sets. If you go on the website of GET Estilo, you'll see in the planner inserts the different pages of each set and how many of those pages are in the set. So you can adapt your planner the way that I'm just doing right now. The one page I don't have in the GET Estilo product line is the habit tracker that I've seen so often in many bullet journal videos. I will use a hydration tracker page to create a habit tracker. I will show that in a separate video as well. So if you want to see these videos, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. But I think in time I will actually design a habit tracker as well as a bucket list. I decided to create my bullet journal in 4 different sections, and you see here that I'm using a a divider from actually again my brand. This is the sparkly set, and they're actually six different dividers, but I'm only going to use four of them, and the other two you'll see in a bit that I will use in another planner. Now that my section is over, I can go on and prepare the next section, which is my weekly log section. I'm adding these weekly planning pages from the planner pages I just removed from my planner. I'm adding 5 weeks here because October is actually extending to the next week. And as you see, I already have some things planned because I was using these pages as a regular planner. And what I will do is to add other pages around the weeks, one being the weekly beauty checklist. I'm adding this page after every weekly planning page. So when you flip over, you'll see the weekly beauty checklist. Another page that I'm adding around the weekly pages is actually a blank notes page. These were a page from the diary and notes set. And what I will do with these is I will place one this time before each weekly planning page, and they will serve as my weekly to-do or weekly goals page. I've seen it a lot in the bullet journal videos, and I wanted to try out if I will like this kind of setup. What I will also add to these pages is to write down a list of people that I want to talk to during that week. So I will be a little bit more in contact with the friends and family, and I'll be a little bit more social. And yeah, hopefully this will help me with my social skills as well. Another addition to this weekly log is actually travel budget and packing checklist pages from the travel set that I have. And I will add these in the last week because we have a trip to London, and I will like to have this within that week. So I'll see what I need to do for that upcoming travel. What I'm adding right now is a meal planning meal plan, a weekly meal plan. And these pages are a part of the meal planning set, and they were always in my home planner, and I thought I would just remove them and add them to my weekly section, and this way I can actually plan the weeks thoroughly and in different aspects. The last thing I'm adding is a shopping list that was also in my home planner, but I thought Rosie, this planner travels with me a lot, so having this in the weekly section might be a little bit more handy. Now that this section is also over, I'm adding my sparkly gold divider, and I'm moving on to the monthly section, the monthly log. And for this, I'm gonna use these a month on one page planning pages that actually come with the planners themselves, or you can actually buy them within the yearly planner refills. And I will just plan the whole month on these. And then by looking at this list, I will transfer some necessary information to my weekly log. The second page that I'm going to add to my monthly section will be a blank notes page as well. And just like this weekly pages, I will make this one as a monthly goals, monthly to-dos. And this time I will add a YouTube tracker so I can see the growth of my YouTube channels better. I realized that this is the core of bullet journaling, where you have a yearly plan, and from that yearly plan you make monthly plans, and from those monthly plans you actually make weekly and daily plans. And for my daily planning, I have 2 pages per week, so I have quite a bit of space. But since this planner is a personal size planner, if I need to do a bigger planning for that day, or if I need to have a larger to-do list, I'll just use my notebooks, the one that I showed you before, and I will make a mind map style to-do list on that one, and I will just follow that for that day. Another page that I realized I'll need in my monthly section is actually this monthly budget page that comes with the finance set, and I think I'll enjoy filling in these pages. And yeah, another common thing that I saw on the bullet journal videos was to have a page for journaling, like a diary page or one line a day. So I'm adding one page from my diary sets at the end of each month. So I'll have a kind of like a recap of the whole month and the highlights and all that good stuff. And this makes the monthly log finished. The yearly log for me is more of an overview of my life planning, and that's why I'm gonna start with the pages from my want list set, which has all the places I want to see, all the books I want to read, and all the things that I want to buy, and more actually. And I thought these would be really nice to look at whenever I have some free time, so I can actually orient my days and my purchases and my decisions based on these things that I actually accumulated throughout the whole year. The second thing that I would like to add to this yearly yearly section, is my daily skincare routine. I'll make a new video. Actually, I've never done a video in my on my English channel about my skincare, but I will make a video about my skincare routine, not just daily, but weekly and monthly as well. And that's why this page is now blank, and I will fill that in after I decide what kind of products that I want to keep using and what kind of products that I want to actually show on that upcoming video. The next thing that I want to add here is my pet set for Chacha. Since this planner travels with me everywhere and sometimes Chacha stays with his grandparents in Stuttgart, I like to keep his pet profile, his food information, vet information, and all that good stuff with me, as well as the special days set where I've written down all the important birthdays and dates, and also some gift ideas for my loved ones. Another page that I'm adding is actually my personal information and yearly goals. And I'm sorry, but I didn't want to share that on the internet. So that is what I'm doing by covering with my hands. And then I'm adding these year on 4-page planning pages. And then the last dividers, and everything is finally set. Before I give you a final flip through, I actually want to show you the other planners that I'm using. This is Bronzy, again by my brand, and this will act as my resource planner. So right now I'm going to add all the blank pages from the sets that I'm using. Since they come generally like a yearly pack, the daily routine pages are multiple pages in the set. There are exactly 52 weeks, I think, in each set for the weekly planning stuff. And like as you see here, I have a lot of extra my diary pages and all that good stuff. So I'm adding all those extras in this resource planner. So when my pages run out, or when I'm doing the next month's planning, I'll bring my Bronzy with me to the table, and I will keep using these brand new pages. What is also nice to have here in the resource planner are my planning stickers, and these I will add to the front part of this planner for easy access. And whenever I'm doing my planning nights, I will open this planner in front of me, so I don't have to flip back and forth all the time to actually reach my planning stickers. The third planner you're seeing at the moment is my Fleur Life Planner, and as I transitioned from the regular planners to bullet journals, I just figured out that I have a lot of extra weekly planning pages and inserts that I used before, and they're just gonna go somewhere else because I won't keep them in my Rosie Life Planner. And Fleur will just be my previous week's pages. I don't want to throw them away, as I see them kind of like a journal and a diary, if you know what I mean. And that's why I'm keeping them all in this Fleur planner. And I'm also using these extra inserts that I didn't use in my Rosie. I just have one section for my old weekly pages and one section for my old monthly pages. So here are my two extra planners, the Fleur and the Bronzy, that I use with my planning, and I love them. Now, before we go on with the final flip through, I actually want to add my planner pouch and my card holders in the back, and I'm just going to add them the way that they were previously before I transitioned my planner into a bullet journal, kind of. I think this is a good hybrid, actually. And in this planner pouch, I have some biometric photos for, let's say, visa applications and all that good and important documentation or pictures and stuff. So I like to keep them with me and also covered with a nice page. Here's the flip through. First, I have the yearly planning pages. the special day set, meaning the birthdays, gift ideas, special days like anniversaries. Then we have Chacha's information with his illness log, warming and vaccinations, my skincare routine, and my want list, and especially the books to read is quite long, I know. I hope that I can get through at least half of this the next year. Then we have the monthly planning section where we start with the monthly goals, and then we have the monthly planning pages, the monthly budget from the finance set, and the reflections of the month. Then we have the weekly section with a shopping list, the weekly goals, weekly planning pages, and after the weekly beauty checklist. And we have five of these groups, and at the end, we have our meal planning list actually. And then I have all of my trackers, the workout tracker, measurements, period diary, hydration tracker, which one of them will be made into a habit tracker soon. And yeah, this is what's in my new transitioned hybrid bullet journal slash planner. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you in my next one.